everyone, this is Eric from Solomonic Demons Productions, and today we're gonna be checking the Bugera V55. This is a 55 watts full tube guitar amplifier, part of the vintage series amplifiers of Bugera. Now this is part of the second generation of Bugera amplifiers that comes with the Infinium technology. A technology that actively monitors your power tube performance, and you swap power tubes without biasing and extend the life of your power tubes. Or at least that's what Bugera claims. Because I have my own opinion about the Infinium technology, but I'm gonna tell you guys more about that at the end of this video when I make my conclusion about the Bugera V55. So before that, we're gonna check a couple of tones with this amplifier, and then, like I said, we're gonna go to the conclusion. Alright guys, so what we're gonna be using to check all the tones that we can get with this amplifier, it is the same stuff that I was using in the mix of the intro, that it is my Jackson JS30, and this guitar is loaded with the stock pickups that the guitar came that are a very generic sound Jackson pickups, humbucker pickups. The guitar is connected straight to a tuner. The tuner is connected straight to an overdrive that right now is off. That is my Super Overdrive SD1 from Boss. The Boss is connected straight to the Bugera Vintage 55. In the effects loop of the amplifier, I have some effects from my ISP impressions and also a noise gate. The amplifier is connected straight to my low-end box, that it is my Bugera PS1. My low-end box is connected to my interface to my computer, and I'm using a yards of torpedo wall of sound as cabinets. So yeah, this guitar is tuned on E flat. Right now, the EQ of the amplifier is on the middle, and that's how we're gonna start. As you guys can see. And yeah, I'm the neck pickup, and this is how it sounds when I'm on the clean channel. Alright, now we're gonna add some reverb, the reverb of the amplifier. We're gonna put it around the middle. Alright, we're gonna increase that reverb a little bit more. Alright, and let's start tweaking that EQ. Alright, as you guys can see, this amplifier have two inputs, one normal and one bright. So if you need the amplifier to be a little bit more brighter, you just gotta go to the bright section. I'm gonna put it back in normal. You also have a presence knob. And this is how the overdrive channel sounds. The overdrive channel also have a boost mode, and now we're gonna engage it. Now, if you guys need more gain, you can add an overdrive in front of it, and that's why now we're gonna put the gain back on the middle, and we're gonna engage my Boss Super Overdrive. This is how it sounds when I'm boosting the amplifier with my own overdrive on the gain mode. Alright, I like the way that the amplifier sound, and now what I'm gonna do is I might add a little bit more presence. Now we're gonna add some reverb and delay just to see how it sounds when I'm playing with effects. And this is how it sounds with effects. about the Bugera V55. I really like the way that this amplifier sounds. It delivers what it promises, a very nice vintage tone, but also can be very versatile. If you are in the clean channel of the amplifier, you get a very nice crystal clear tone. If you are in the gain mode of the amplifier, you get enough gain to play blues, rock. You also have that boost mode on the amplifier that might let you reach a hard rock tone. Also, you have the bright input if you need more treble, and if you need more gain, you can add an overdrive in front of the amplifier and it's gonna take it very well, because this amplifier takes pedals very well in front of it if you wanna add an overdrive, distortion, or modulation. If you wanna add more effects like reverb, delay, this amplifier comes with an effects loop that it is very good. When you add effects on the effects loop of this amplifier, the color of the amplifier doesn't change. And if we compare the effects loop of the Bugera V55 with another amplifiers from another brands that sometimes are double the price, this effect loop is very good. I really like the way that this effect loop work, and especially, like I said, for the price, because if we talk about the price of this amplifier is below $700. The Bugera might be the most affordable amplifier that you can find, that it is 50 watts, that is all tooth, under $700, maybe cheaper if you buy it on sale. Now, in terms of construction, the amplifier seems to be well constructed. It doesn't have anything to envy to my EVH amplifiers that are next to it. Maybe the channel switch and the boost switch feel a little bit cheaper. The plastic that they use for it feels cheap. Same thing with the foot switch of the amplifier. It feels very cheap because it's made all from plastic, but at least this thing comes with a foot switch. And this brings me to the Infinium technology that this amplifier has. Because when I got the amplifier out of the box, I had to change my power tubes. It's very cool, the fact that you can just remove the power tubes, put a new set of power tubes, and the bias is gonna be done by itself. You don't have to do anything. The bad thing is that every time that you turn off the amplifier and you disconnect it from the wall, even if it is for 5 minutes or 2 months, when you connect the amplifier back, the bias is gonna be done again in the amp by the Infinium system. And this might give you a little bit more of a hotter sound or a colder sound because your power tubes get biased again. So I don't know how this affect really the tubes in terms of longevity, but I don't like that. I don't know how reliable this Infinium system can be. For the price, might be worth it. It is loud, it has a great sound, and it is very versatile. So this was Eric from Solomonic Demons Productions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, and bye.